Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to move the motion standing in my name, safe usage of Guyana's roadways. Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the opposition, good morning to you all. As the Minister of Home Affairs, it is my responsibility to ensure the safety of our nation's people. And it is under that purview that I present to you this issue today. Guyana Police Force statistics have shown that there has been a 37% increase of road fatalities and deaths are rising by 42% for 2020. We all live in this country and it could not have escaped your attention that the amount of deaths, injuries, and accidents are occurring. The state of affairs on our roads is dangerous. It is not the prominent issues of physical infrastructure, potholes, and broken stoplights, but the way in which drivers and law enforcement operate. Being contributor and observer of these occurring accidents, respectively, Madam Speaker, the reality is nothing more but a nightmare exists. As we continue to lose innocent lives of mothers, brothers, and sisters, which is nothing short of pure sadness. Recently, I realized, Madam Speaker, we can be sitting in our own yard, and just because it is near a road that facilitates the Wild West, it may not be so safe anymore. That is why we would like to introduce this motion to the floor, safe usage of Guyana's roadways. Our aim here is to by all means safeguard our citizens and by extension our road users. As the task continues to help with the reducing of road accidents, questions are being amplified. First, Madam Speaker, why are road accidents so common? Of course, road accidents are made by many different factors, including overconfident drivers. Overconfident drivers fail to give driving the concentration it deserves. Overspeeding. Excess speed can cause a driver to lose control of their vehicles. According to the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, NHTSA, speeding is the #1 cause of fatal accidents across the nation. Overtaking in the wrong manner. You will see drivers overtaking at turns or at double lines. Traffic Chief Superintendent Ramesh Ashram disclosed that majority of accidents are caused by speeding, driving under the influence of alcohol, and being on cell phones while driving. Secondly, Madam Speaker, what are the long-term effects of complacency on this issue? The WHO, which is the World Health Organization, found that accidents are the leading cause of death for young people ages 15 to 29, who could have benefited the economy greatly. Road accidents involving pregnant women can kill both the mother and the child, and if they survive, it is very likely that the child may have some birth defects caused by the trauma of the accident. Also, a high accident rate can cause citizens hesitance to roads, fearing that an accident is imminent. As we continue to mourn the senseless road fatalities of loved ones, Madam Speaker, what can be done about this nightmare? Drivers should not use or be found with any form of contraband or alcohol while driving on the public road. Any driver found with them shall face a heavy fine at the police station. Drivers should keep within speed limits. Anyone caught above the speed limits will also suffer a heavy fine. Madam Speaker, the government will take it upon itself a renovation program fixing debilitated traffic lights and stop signs across Guyana to ensure the public that we care and that we are serious about the safety on the streets. But how can we tie this all together? Through a new and improved version of our very own White Knight program, a program relaunched in November of 2016 by the Guyana National Road Safety Council in collaboration with the Guyana Police Force and the media. Due to its immense success the previous year, the program aimed to reduce road fatalities by 50%. In accordance with the United Nations Decade for Action for Road Safety goals, as well as to discourage the act of drunk driving, Madam Speaker, do you think it worked? Of course it did. In an interview with the media, Juan Ramona Droog stated that in that period of November 2016, only 6 deaths due to road accidents were reported compared to the 15 reported in the same time period the previous year. Mr. Droog went on to say that the only reason the program was relaunched was due to its immense success in the year 2015. Madam Speaker, I believe if that number can go from 15 to 6 in 1 year, through proactive dialogue, it can work without a doubt. Can be reduced further to put an end of this horror. Hence why, Madam Speaker, we call on all drivers, road users, and citizens to not only obey the law, but to also be considerate of their own lives and the lives of those around them. Your lives matter, and profound tears flowing from the road must stop, Guyanese. Thank you.